Hello everyone, I'm a Gambling Goose, and welcome to my Titanfall 2 Scorch gameplay highlight reel. I really like Titanfall 2, it's a great game, shows a great level of polish, and my favorite Titan so far is the Scorch. And the reason why I like the Scorch is first off because he's an ogre based, so he's really heavy, he's slow, he's tanky, and I also really like him because he's capable of, first off, truly like unparalleled close range burst damage, and on top of that he is the best area denial Titan in the game. That's his whole purpose. He launches these nasty thermite traps that cover the area in high damaging fire. You'll notice I just did that. I made some mistakes. I just covered a small area with those thermite traps, but here I'm about to hit this guy with a flame core. Blue balled the hell out of him. So the Scorch, in the hands of a very capable player, let me phrase it like this. The Scorch is easy to play alright, but is difficult to master, and I'm nowhere near mastering it, but I've learned a lot of really good tricks from Frothy Omen on YouTube. He put out some good stuff, and I've learned from it. This is my Titanfall in under a minute clip. I was pretty proud of it, felt pretty good. I really am growing on the Devotion LMG. But yeah, I learned a lot from Frothy Omen, and I'm trying to get a little better with my thermite traps. Normally what I do is when I get in the heat of things, I spam them really quick in an attempt to stack the damage, because if they're in 2 thermite traps, if an enemy Titan or pilot is in 2 thermite traps, their damage is going to stack. Origin bugged out and my PC popped out, so I quit recording for a second and jumped me into here. But really the way that you should use these thermite traps is to force your enemy to make a choice. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. I just spammed him because it looked like he was AFK, so I was going to try to just burn him really quick. Make your enemy make a choice. And in the heat of battle, if you're a Scorch player, you gotta be the one that's thinking fast. Because when you launch your thermite trap, and you activate it with the thermite launcher or the flame wall, you're creating a space that the enemy doesn't want to go. Now my favorite thing to do, as you saw just a second ago, is use that flame shield in conjunction with these thermite traps. So you create this area of damage that nobody wants to step in, and you give them a choice. You can walk through the thermite, or you can walk into my flame shield, and it's a very vicious pincer move that suits the ogre's heavy armor as well, because he gets in your face, really aggressive, close range, really hard to stop in close range. So I'll say that for now, at the very least, the Scorch is my favorite. It is my best because I have just more hours on it, and it's really a fun mech. You know, I'm probably gonna catch some flack for this, but I don't really like boring like solid gameplay mechs. I won't say they're boring because I've had a lot of fun playing the Ion, but mechs like the Tone and the Ion, they're just good mechs. They're going to be good. The Ion has a really balanced weapon set. Its energy share system is well done, and cooking people with the laser core is always going to be fun. But see it. So he either walks into the fire or he gets burned by the flame wall. That's really dumb. He gets burned either way. But mechs like the Tone, you know, they're alright, they have their niche, they're just not for me yet. They're not bad mechs, I'm not saying they're bad mechs at all. They just do what they do well, and they just end Titans' lives, you know, really regularly. The Scorch is a way to have fun. It's the thinker's mech. I won't say it's the best, I won't say that it's like viable or anything competitively, because I don't have the skill level, but it is my favorite mech, and that's what I have to say about it.